Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you see this message. This video, my name is Khaled first, Khaled. I'm a Zeta Online, part of the doctoral program at Bradman University. This message is, or this assignment that I'm covering is a video for the last assignment in EDOL 722. My professor is Dr. Haddon, and I intend to present her with my work when it comes to this assignment. I actually found this assignment really touching. It really touched my core, and that's because of many reasons. The major reason is that I realized the effectiveness and the power of the single story telling, and that's really powerful. When I talk about this, it made me reflect to a point that I never thought I would reach. And I really appreciate this assignment, and I really appreciate this exercise and this video journal, if you would say. And that's because I realized after 37 years that I always in life had the positive impact of the single storytelling. I was the person that benefited. I was a beneficiary of the single storytelling. And I just realized that, and it really touched me really hard. I'm grateful that I was a beneficiary, but it made me reflect on other people that it was not the case for them. I was born in the Sudan for a Sudanese mother and father who were upper class in Sudan. My grandfather was the governor of the city that I grew up in, and my father was a major in the army. He was the head of the air forces for many years, and all that affected me positively. All that caused a single storytelling about my family that had a positive impact on me. When I moved to Egypt, I was also viewed as the person that his father, and I lived in Egypt for 8 years, and I was also viewed in school and in my social environment and community that I'm the person who is a father who has the head of the Air Forces. And when I went to Sudan, the Sudanese community always had this view to me that I'm the person his grandfather was the governor of the city that he used to live in, that my father was the head of the Air Forces, and all that had a positive impact on me. And while I appreciate and I'm very genuinely happy that I was a beneficiary, I realize the power of storytelling and how it can affect other people. And when I thought about that, it made me reflect on something really happened to me very recently. And I would have never realized it unless I watched this video today. I recently got married. My family moved from Egypt to Sudan. My wife is Sudanese, and I decided to live in Sudan till her paperwork are done and we can both move to the US and live together there. So we had this houseboy, as Chavanda mentioned in her video, Fidele. Her name was Aisha, and she used to work with us. She's been working for us in the house for over 8 years. And I remember one thing. I told my wife, watch out for her. She have a tendency of taking money that are put there or here. And I kept it at that. My wife, she started dealing with her in that sense and viewing her from only that angle. And that never bothered me. And to be honest, I regret that. And I take the value of single story to a higher level from now on. It can really affect people, positively or negatively. And it's our choice to use single storytelling to have a positive impact or negative impact on others. My wife started dealing with Aisha, the house girl, in the way that the person who can take money here and there if she found it available. And I forgot to tell her that she's a hard worker, just like Yolanda mentioned about their houseboy, Fidelity. And that she always takes the initiative. doing projects at the house without even asking her. That she had a sense of humor. Many things that I did not mention to my wife, and I wish I did, and I will. And I believe in this power of single storytelling and how it can impact others. And I take it upon myself, and I hope you take it upon yourself as well, whoever watching this video, that single storytelling can be very powerful. It can impact people's life, positively or negatively. Let's choose positive. Thank you very much.